according to Sim Ruzipu, pro-life traveller, if he was in a public space, he thought he could film anything he wanted to. He thought it was his right. On one occasion, there'd been an accident. It was in the daytime, Sim had stopped, and he was filming the accident. And there was an American guy who was a paramedic, and he had stopped to help, and he'd seen Sim filming, and he'd rushed over to him, squared up to him face to face, and said, like, "Why are you filming this? Why are you filming this?" And he said, and Sim's reaction was, "Are you going to hit me? Are you going to hit me?" And the guy said, "Well, why are you filming this? What reason?" He said, "I'm in a public space. I can do what I want to do." The American guy, the paramedic, he rushed over to report this to the police, but obviously they didn't do nothing. And Sim just drove away. There was another incident, but it was at night time. There'd been an accident. A Filipino guy had literally come off his bike, and he didn't have a helmet on, and he'd smashed his skull. And Sim filmed it. He filmed it, and he actually filmed the actual injury. But he didn't show it on YouTube. But what he did was, when he went home, he'd shown it to Jolina. He's shown it to her, and he said, "Look at this." And she was like, "Oh my God, oh, it's horrible." She felt sick. He'd actually filmed it. He said, "You can see part of the brain." And this guy thought he could film. He was filming everything. He didn't care. He thought, "I'm in a public space. I can film what I want." He didn't know the rules. And even if he did know the rules, he would not have followed the rules, because he was a law unto himself. He thought he could do whatever he wanted to. I've gone on about the driving, and about him carrying his son on her lap, the mother's lap. Sometimes she wore a seatbelt, sometimes she didn't, but she was carrying the baby on her lap. Now, I don't know if that was his orders or it was just her stupidity. But the amount of viewers who had complained or had given them advice, even begged them, "Please buy a seat for your baby, put your baby in the seat. If there's an accident, the airbag is going to crush your baby." They did not care. They even mocked people and said, "Oh, look at us, we're not wearing seatbelts. Oh, look at us, yeah, I'm holding the stick out the window driving." They just didn't give a poo. Rosy Poo didn't give a poo. They were doing whatever they wanted to do. He was taking girls to the waterfalls, filming every part of their bodies, and he was deceiving them. They were obviously, some of them were very clingy to him, and no one could think, "Well, what's going on here? What's going on here?" Where's he getting all these young ladies from? And some of them were good looking, some of them were okay, some of them were not so good looking, but they were very clingy to him, and he was filming them, and yeah, they had skimpy bikinis on, and there was a long walk to the bikini, and sometimes it was over a rock. He was filming them in every position, sitting next to them or in the water, getting up close to them, and the viewers' reactions were, "Your wife and your baby are at home, and you're messing around with all these women." And he'd go home and he'd buy her loads of food, and she'd like bog up, and and no one could work out what was going on. He was just a law unto himself. He would have gone on and on and on and on. Now, if there was an investigation, like we've been reported that there has been an investigation going on for a year, it's possible that he was set up on the last Tinder date with this young lady, and that got the ball rolling for the like the persona non grata, and then everything else kind of fell into place. They refused to extend his visa. He was in a panic trying to get a passport for her and the baby, and everything was just coming to like boom, boom, boom. There you go. And now everything is being explained. There are some channels who are literally just doing this for the views and for the subscribers, and there are some channels who are really passionate about this because they want to, we want to, like you know, make it known that, you know, you can't just go to countries and do whatever you want to do. There are rules to follow, and you have to research the rules before you go out and film, because anyone can pick up a camera, anyone can go and start a YouTube channel and start filming, and some of them people are going to be successful and some are not. And you know, it just, you have to, like, you know, if you're going to live in a country, for God's sake, respect the country, respect the people who are in that country. You know, don't go there and start slagging them off and calling them all the names under the sun, because sooner or later they ain't gonna like it, you know. And you know, it seems like, you know, obviously the men have taken a lot of offence, obviously, because he's called them a certain animal and done the face, and the men are obviously very upset about this, and but he's also said a lot of other things as well, which could come to light. But the message I'm trying to say here is it's about the rules. It's about the public space rules. It's about filming in public spaces and what you can and what you can't do. I think someone like Pro-Life Traveller, he, like I say, he would have just gone on and done whatever he wanted to do. He was just a gate crasher. He was sticking the camera in people's faces. I've listened to a channel today. This channel really described things in a very easy way to understand about the rules of filming in public spaces, and yeah, there you go. I think we all have to learn. This is a learning curve for all of us, that we need to research what we can and really what we can't film, because we don't want to end up like Mr. Roosie Poo Pro-Life Traveller. So if you like this video, please press the like button, please press the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.